Thank you so much for staying with us, and of course it's about time for us to delve deeper into our discussion segment for today. And of course the topic under consideration is the appeal court rulings and of course the electoral reform. There has been controversy during the week after the Court of Appeal in Abuja affirmed the verdict of the Kano State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal, which sacked Abba Yusuf, candidate of the new Nigerian People's Party (NNPP), as the governor. Former president of the Nigerian Bar Association (NBA) Olumide Akpata has called on President of the Appeal Court Monica Dongban-Mensem to provide a cogent clarification on the clerical error in the Kano State governorship election judgment. There has been controversy during the week after the Court of Appeal in Abuja affirmed the verdict of the Kano State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal, which sacked Abba Yusuf, candidate of the new Nigerian People's Party (NNPP), as the governor. However, the certified true copy of the judgment contained controversial and of course contradictory resolution, which the judgment ruling in favor of and of course against the governor at the same time. And joining us to have this conversation via a phone call is Dr. Dayo Kayode. He is a public affairs analyst. Good morning and thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Kayode.
Yes, Josh, how are you? Good morning.
Very well.
Public affairs analyst, but a socio-political technocrat.
Taken. Go ahead, please.
They are two different things.
That has been taken, sir. So let's delve into the discussion segment right about now. So looking at the situation of things, especially with the court ruling in Abuja, first off, what is your take on the discrepancy in the resolution of the court ruling and of course the certified true copies, both in favor of and of course against the governor at the same time?
Yes. You see, it is a situation that is very disheartening to those of us that understand what value and integrity are. It is nothing other than corruption. As Kofi Annan, former Secretary General of United Nations, defined some time ago that corruption is an insidious plague that has a wide range of corrosive effects on societies. Corruption undermines democracy, the rule of law, violation of human rights, and other threats to human security. Why am I saying this? Remember, some time ago, during the last administration, former President Muhammadu Buhari ordered DSS to ransack some of these justices' residences. And we had all that happened. Some of them presently at the bench were arrested. They were arrested. Somebody like Justice Okoro's pedigree now deciding the fate of the largest black population, Nigeria. When we already know that a snake will always be sneaky. Here is Okoro with another justice, what's his name? Stephanos Nguta. That were alleged to have received bribes from Governor Yeso Wike to enable Wike win his case at the Supreme Court today. Remember? Do you remember?
I do. Go ahead, sir.
Even our reporters plus pound sterling with 200 plus euros were found in Buddha's residence. While that of Oku, 4.3 million, $13,000, and some other euros were found there. So when you have such a people deciding cases, what do you expect? And that is why they are reflect upon Nigerians that technicalities of a case you have precedence over constitutionality that an internationally acclaimed identity fraud personality, federal narcotic pusher, money launderer, certificate thief. All those people having some character can also occupy leadership positions in our nation. So why won't we have what we are having now in Kano? Why?
All right. Having established...
Listen, Josh, where justice is corrupted, what is sovereignty was organized brigandry. What is it? Now look at what we are now seeing in Kano. Don't you know that incident will have adverse effect on our integrity index as a nation? It is appalling.
Okay, so considering the case right about now that we're considering, especially with the court ruling in Abuja, could this be said to be a brazen act of judicial recklessness, as have been seen recently? And what could be done to be able to forestall this mayhem?
It is beyond judicial recklessness. Was organized brigandry, not only by the judiciary, inclusive of the executive leadership. Because we have seen some of them, we have studied their political trajectory. You remember that justice there, what's his name, that decided the salami. We are all aware of what happened in Ondo State, in Ekiti State, Osun State, and some other states in North State. We are all aware. We knew those behind it.
All right. Now let's look at...
Sorry, Josh.
All right, go ahead.
Nigerians have forgotten that that is, you know a roco tree. If you don't want it to grow wild, you start learning how to trim the branches while it was still at the tender stage. When your neighbor has been baby, is not into laundry or bringing in clothes. When the problem comes, all of you will be involved one way or the other. And that is where we are now in Nigeria. Now, look at what has happened in Kano. That means one, a particular judgment has been written before. But when this organized big country saw it, they said, well, perhaps, you cannot read this. And they quickly handed another one over, which you read.
In fact, what you just said now,
It's hard to believe that.
what you just said now has just informed my next question to you, which I'm going to also lay a background information before I ask you that question, because it's looking like in every election and of course post-election court proceedings, there seem to be new vocabularies emanating or being invented. At the last election, exactly at the 25th of February, we saw issues where INEC excused their anomaly to issues that has to do with, technical glitch. And of course, we are now seeing again, as reacted by the former Nigerian Bar Association president, I'm talking about Olumide Akpata, calling on the president of the appeal court, Monica Bolna'an Dongban-Mensem, to provide cogent clarification as regards what the clerical error is, because it's just not enough for you to just say that such discrepancies were due to clerical error. So what exactly in your thought could be the reason for this clerical error, and why are we always having one excuse or the other for such anomaly?
The clerical error is nothing other than Ajekelana Omokuleni, that is the witch on the street, made noise yesterday, and somehow the little baby now died the following day. Somebody said, steal this tree and run away with it. And then we shall meet in court. What are we expecting? When somebody steals your property and is saying yes, it has been stolen, but let us go to the police station. Shouldn't your instinct tell you immediately that that person's cousin or uncle or brother or sister is the one dishing out orders at that police station? Shouldn't your instinct tell you that? So next time when such a thief comes to your house, then it will be fire for fire. You won't be waiting for such a thief to take you to the police station. Because you are already aware that it's all about stealing the tree and running away with it. So if you can catch me. That's it.
So are you saying now, from that analogy you just painted now, that this is an absolute fraud that was carried out deliberately, or that this was due to human error, which was of course unforeseen?
There is nothing like human error here. It is nothing other than a planned scheme of work. It's nothing other than a planned scheme of work that has now opened the eyes of Nigeria. We're so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. We Nigerians, we are very complacent. Our elasticity index is so high. But the few of us that will be ready to agitate against all these fraudulent activities on us, all these judicial validation of electoral violations, are still going to be on our tools to resist it. We're still going to call for a review. Let me tell you that quickly. We're still going to call for a review of all these judgments. Because it is a slap on us. It is affecting us. Now you cannot see our youth in different forms of anomalies. I don't know whether you are aware of that identity theft beggar. That boy that now that posed as a girl, so that people can have sympathy for him. I would say him now. All right? And then we don't saw him. Took the boy to his uncle, governor of Osun State, because the guy claimed that he's from Osun State. Before they now found out, the guy is not even a Gabonese man. You can also remember the UTME saga of that small girl. Now, the leaders of Nigeria are now authenticating any Tobama way, according to that song. It's as if that the author of that song that they even saying what is that thing? That is, whatever is man, it's the achiever.
All right. We are,
that way is.
we are pressed for time, Doctor. I would have given you so much time. So I just want you finally to react to this question in just 1 minute. When do you think such judicial review should be called and by whom? Just 1 minute, so we'll wrap up.
It's Nigeria. Leave this in out of labor. Leave this in out of CSO. It's going to be spontaneous. Just like what we call it now. Inside. It's going to be spontaneous. And part of the condition for that agitation will be a thorough review of these 2023 general elections, right from presidency down to the last House of Assembly. And we want to know that glitch that occurred. We want to know. And then when a glitch happens, what should the umpire do? If truly you want to remain umpire, we want to know. And I'm telling you this, I can foresee that time coming. I can see the cloud of such gathering. And when this guy cannot hold that cloud again, you will see it coming down.
Thank you so much.
Very, very soon.
Thank you so much, Dr. Dayo Kayode, for giving us your perspective on the appeal court ruling and, of course, electoral reform. Thank you so much for your time.
It's my pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your day.
And you too. All right. All right, so that's about that for now. And, of course, the program continues shortly after this time. Once again, my name is Joshua Okata. Do stay tuned.